Hey, how we doing? Hold on. Hold on, sorry. I just need to reset all of these death tokens. Oh, you guys had a time of it last time, didn't you? So, this is episode 4 of the Horror Marathon. I am tickled pink. So what happened last time? You fought that demon. Yeah, that was scary. Good thinking with the crucifix, though. Just burn that bitch right up. Good job, team. I think you guys might actually make it out of this. Okay, so where did we leave off? You had just come down the stairs with your friend, Max, the cat, who's an adorable orange boy with one brain cell, and you saw some writing on the wall. Does anyone remember what the writing said? It said, "It's among us," and it said, "Don't trust Astrid." And as we center back on the Harrington farmhouse living room, where all of you have spent, well, I want to say many cherished moments, building friendships that will last you a lifetime, or at least until the end of your lives, that you notice the cabinet where you found Max the cat start to rattle. And at first, it's just a... And then it gets more violent in its rocking and shaking. How are you all doing?
Not well.
Not
Pretty
touching
bad,
that
actually.
shit.
Oh, go ahead, Cam.
I think Cam has had about enough of all of whatever the fuck is going on here. And they're gonna rack the shotgun, step in front of the other two, hold it up. Whatever the hell is in there, come out now.
What if it's just another cat? I mean, sometimes people...
No. Okay, because this is my backpack has not stopped moving in 20 minutes. He's so cute. I'm afraid for his life. We can't carry around a litter. Absolutely not.
As you say, absolutely not. There is actually no reason for you all to open the cabinet because it opens itself. Or more to the point, it explodes outward. The door flies off the hinges. There is wood shards that just all over the place. I'd like all of you to make me a flight roll, please. 3.
14.
Damn.
It's a big old 9.
Okay. Well, Cam, do you want to spend 1 adversity token to succeed?
Yeah, all right.
Great. So you all flatten out. Like you see the explosion, you hit the ground, and there's a person stepping out of the cabinet. There's a person stepping out of the cabinet. Ah!
No.
Ah!
Fuck.
No.
Oh.
No. Mm-mm.
Astrid?
Hi, Astrid.
Hi.
What are you doing
Who the fuck is
here?
this?
It's a long story.
You murdered people. People are dead because of you.
What? No, I didn't murder anybody.
I found a whole sketchbook that proved.
You looked at my stuff?
Yes.
I would love for everyone who was in episode 1 who is not Astrid to take a paranoia token, please.
God damn it.
Good luck, guys. I'm saved by my callous nature and my inability to be anywhere on time.
You hate it here.
Turned out almost dying in that car wreck is a benefit for me.
Astrid, you find yourself back in the Harrington farmhouse. There are fewer friends than when you left. Things have transpired, and your friends look like things have transpired to them, in addition to the things that have transpired for you. You got up to some hijinks, didn't you? We're really gonna need to clean that up. Okay.
I'm fine.
Can you dispatch a cleanup team to sublevel 1?
Cleanup?
Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of blood. And I think someone is missing a pistol, it looks like.
So they have another gun.
Yeah.
Well, great.
Yeah, I'm monitoring it, don't worry.
I can't believe you guys think I did it. I can't believe you looked at my stuff.
You were gone, and it was basically shoved upon me, and it showed that it was you. You killed people.
I'm gonna very slowly just try to shield Hazel with my body. Like, not interrupt the conversation, but just bitch face and, like, any protection I can put in front of her, because I don't know this person. I don't trust them. I believe my best friend.
Aren't you that girl that's in my calculus class? The one that's, like, always doing your nails?
Calculus? I don't do that.
I don't know. Chemistry? One of those.
Yeah,
Does she go to school with us? Hazel.
I mean, yeah, but not because I want to. I'm
and
sorry,
you don't know me. I'm in like 3 classes with you. Sarah, right?
Yeah, actually. Do I know them, Alan?
Make me a brains roll.
Okay.
I'd also allow charm, due to social connections.
Okay, I'll do that.
I'm not connected to her.
That's fine.
Okay.
I have connections. You don't worry about it. That's a 17.
Yeah, you know of Astrid, although you've never interacted before.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
I've usually got glasses on.
That's what it is. Yeah, I don't do well with faces, especially when they're covered in viscera. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Your friends think I murdered somebody, apparently. Cam, seriously? You think I murdered somebody?
I don't know. There was a body, and in your sketchbook, there was a body. Where the fuck did you go?
It's a long story.
You better start talking.
There was a sketch of a body in a bathtub, and guess what?
I know.
There was a body in the bathtub, Astrid.
Yeah. All right, fuck. I touched the blood because I wanted to make sure it wasn't corn syrup. I wanted to make sure it wasn't a prank. I thought maybe somebody knew about my past and had done something to try to freak me out. But it was blood again. And you guys all freaked out and I didn't know what to do. So I went to the bathroom and I realized, oh, fucking body in the bathroom. I went to the kitchen to wash my hands and there's a fucking portal in there?
Oh.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't think I'm supposed to talk about it. Whatever,
So what? Talk about it anyway. Fuck whatever's telling you not to talk about it. That's probably not a great thing to follow.
We can use it to get out.
The fuck do you mean there's a portal in the kitchen?
I don't want to say too much. I don't want to get you guys in trouble.
In trouble with who, babes? Because I'm not concerned about trouble anymore.
There's been a fair amount of trouble already.
Yeah. If what we've been going through for the past few days isn't, oh god, a few hours. How long have we been here?
So fucking long.
I would love to very slowly, hands out, just approach Astrid. Like, just not visibly threatening. And when I get close to you, if you'll allow me to, just try to start tending to some of your wounds. Not enough to, like, fix anything, but, like, wipe away some of the blood and stuff. Just, yeah, as a show of kindness. You see very, I've never interacted with you, but you see very clearly, like, this is a telegraphed olive branch.
Yeah, okay.
Just, yeah, come over here with us.
What do you mean that you thought somebody had known about? Did you say you thought they had found out about the past or the prank? What do you mean? Like, why? There was also like a photo of you with an old soccer team from nearby. Why did you come here? Did you hurt somebody in another town? Why did you terrorize us?
I didn't terrorize you, okay?
Somebody did.
I was trying to get away, Look, last year, my soccer team and I won a bunch of rewards, traveling across country, and we got to a place where, I don't know, we were partying, everybody was drunk, we were having a good time, and then the murder started. I got out. Barely. But whatever, I moved schools. I moved schools so that it wouldn't happen again. I was trying really hard. I didn't want it to happen again. I was really hoping that whatever it was, wouldn't follow me. And then I walked into the bathroom and it was like seeing it all over again. That wasn't a new illustration you saw, okay? It was an old one. It's fucking MarsCorp. I don't know if you believe me.
Hey, whoa!
What the fuck is MarsCorp?
Hold
What?
on. Three of you don't see anything. You hear the sound of a cat yowling, like a wah! And you hear feet running about, but you can't see anything. The other one of you, you feel something hit your leg. It's a cat. And as you pick it up, it sort of comes into focus. And the last thing you see is jaws open. Multiple mandibles open wide, clamp onto your face. And whatever you were is consumed by whatever was in Max. And then you hear as Max runs away, and the light fades back.
What the entire fuck was that?
It was so bright.
I'm telling you, it's them. They're watching us.
Who?
What?
There was a portal in the kitchen. I went through. I didn't know what to find. On the other side, it was like some experimentation room. There was like metal everywhere, but like it was like really dull, like it looked like it'd been used for a while. Somebody saw me. They freaked out. I had to defend myself.
I would love all of you
Alex?
to make me a brains roll. But
Okay.
yes.
It's probably going to be related, but I was going to ask, because we've had encounters with weird shit in the past relating to portals in the It That Heroes episode with our English teacher. Do I see, like, looking quickly and carefully, not really focusing, like almost trying to catch something else off guard? Do I see like security cameras or anything that in that split second shouldn't be there that maybe like reverts, like kind of how the locker situation was for us?
Indeed. Yeah. I can tack that onto the brains roll that you're making.
Like 13 for me.
Okay.
9.
9 for Hazel, a 1 for Cam. Astrid, what did you get?
14.
14. So this is not a death token incurring roll. This is just observational. Hazel and Sarah and Astrid, as you're having this conversation, things are getting somewhat heated. And so because of the focus that you have, you hadn't really noticed it at first. The sort of creeping chill in your fingers, and then your nose got cold, and then all of a sudden you can see that your breath is starting to fog. And you look around and you notice that the windows are all open, and it is winter outside. Deep winter. There are snowdrifts. You can see, you know what, I don't know if any of you actually know what cold smells like. Cold has a smell, right? And like looking out, you can just see it is frigid. Like you can visualize the cold out there. Sarah, you also see in that cabinet, you also see a small camera.
Okay.
Could
Okay.
you get me a technician on the line, please? Yeah, I need to talk to people. Thank you. Anyway.
Can I very slowly, because I've been sort of patting at Ashton's face, right? I want to sort of disguise it from everyone else. Can I just kind of like shift over to the cabinet a little bit to try and get a better look at it without telegraphing what I'm doing?
Certainly, I will give you a paranoia token for that.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but I will take it.
But
I love
I-
collecting things.
You just need to keep a running total of those for me, if you don't.
Cool. Okay, so what do I do anything, or I just get up to it?
You are able. It's one of those things where you can catch it out of the side of your eye.
Okay. All right. I'll just pass it off like I'm stretching then.
Okay. You also hear something. Like almost an automated voice.
What does it say?
I will have you make me another brains roll.
Okay.
What is everyone else doing while Sarah is stretching by the cabinet?
Sorry, I just rolled really well, and I feel like this is the only thing I'm good at. What's 16 plus 6? I feel like I'm gonna cry.
22.
That.
Okay. I will tell you what you hear in a moment. What's everybody else up to?
I think at this point in time, I'm going to look out one of the windows to be like, what? It wasn't like that before, right? I mean, it was fall, but it wasn't like that. How long
would
have
have
we been
heard-
here?
We would have known. We would have known. We would have known if it was getting cold. We would have known, right?
I told you they're
Hazel,
fucking with you.
Hazel, if you stick your face near the window, I'm gonna need you to make me a grit roll, please.
Cool.
Oh
Cool.
no.
Cool.
Oh no. Guys, we gotta get it together.
That's a 6.
Okay. You are not going to take a cold token, but there is just this blast of truly Arctic, bone-chilling, take the breath from your lungs air. It burns, it's so cold, and you can feel like ice forming on your face from the sweat. And you have to you pull back because you will freeze to death out there because none of you are equipped for what that is.
We're never getting out of this house.
Take a deep breath. It'll be fine. We're gonna be fine. I'm gonna just start looking for pieces of wooden furniture that I can break apart.
I'm gonna help Cam.
We're not
Actually,
gonna be fine.
no, I'm not
This
gonna
is
help
a thing.
Cam.
Something is happening. You guys aren't hearing me.
I am gonna watch Cam do that and start to move. I'm gonna help Cam, but then I'm gonna kind of pull Astrid aside.
Okay, did you want to know what you heard in the cabin?
Yes, I would love that. That would make me feel better.
Okay. You heard.
Level 4. Alien infestation ahead. Chance of infection extreme. Proceed with caution. Level 4.
And it's just
Yeah.
repeating.
Alien
It's just repeating. Okay.
infestation ahead.
I.
Chance of
All right.
infection
I'm gonna stow that in my noggin. I'm gonna pull
caution.
Astrid aside.
Level 4.
We don't know each other.
Ahead.
That's fine.
Infection extreme.
But
Proceed with caution.
let's just say let's pretend I believe you. Okay? Let's in this moment, let's pretend that I am taking you at face value. I've just met you. I'm on the train. All right? Talk quietly. What in your version of events, you've told us your story. What is this?
Something that they're working on. St. Louis is a hotspot. Something got loose from wherever it is that I wound up, and it is running around right now. It came off the road, near the farm. We were sent here to fucking kill it or be killed. Do you understand how much danger we are in right now? There was a man with a cat. I think I think you guys said you have an orange cat. I don't know if this is the same cat, but there was a man with a cat, and I need to tell you, I need you to understand. This happened once already. It's gonna happen again.
Okay. The thing that you said escaped, was it black, kind of gooey?
I don't know. It didn't say. It just said that some kind of spill, so maybe?
Shit. Right before the power went out and the demon infested the house, I saw it. It crawled into the power box and it started to tear it apart. It assimilated into it. Shit. Okay.
It did. Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's at that point that the power goes out. And you also note, I would say, you will have all noted, it's an older house. It's got radiator heating. That heating is absolutely not functioning at the moment. And I'm going to give you all 1 cold token. Because it's getting quite chilly in here.
4 of these we died, so they also function as death tokens, basically, except you have
Correct.
2 pulls. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. That's not scary at all.
2 ways to die.
So many new ways to die. Question.
Yes.
2 questions.
Yes.
1, what season was it when we arrived here?
It was like homecoming-ish, so like late September.
Cool. When I arrived, I said I was changing in my car from my cheer uniform into my normal uniform. And if it's fall, I would assume that includes the fun little sweaters, the custom sweaters that like sports teams get.
Sure.
Do I have to, whether or not I have to spend a token for it, I would love to put that on.
Okay.
Because I have it in my bag.
You can. That will give you a bonus to grit rolls to resist cold in the future.
Do I have to spend anything for it?
No. I'm feeling generous.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I take back my middle fingers.
Thank you.
No, don't take them back.
I take back 1. I take
Okay.
back 1.
That's fine.
Okay.
It is dark. It is cold. And this is going to be our first blackout round. So, I would love for all of you to send me a message of what you would like to do in this blackout round. Ham,
Yeah,
you are going to take a death token.
I figured.
As the lights go out, your instinctual reaction is defend. You put you've got the gun up. It's got a flashlight on it, so you're sweeping, you're trying to figure out what's going on, if there's something, and that's when the flashlight starts to flicker and go out. And in the there's a little bit of moonlight, and there's enough light reflecting off of the snow that you can sort of see at least to the end of the shotgun. And at first, it's very shiny in the moonlight, and you're like, that makes sense, it's metal. But it's not, in fact, shiny. It's wet.
Fuck.
Like it's sweating. And then you feel the trigger. It feels moist. And then you feel something wrap around your finger. Because the trigger is not a trigger. It's a tongue.
Oh! Thanks.
And in the light, you see you're like trying to get this thing away from you. You get the butt of the shotgun away, and it just opens up starfish style, and it's just teeth. And you see it, like it lunges at you to take a bite, and it gets a good chunk out of your shoulder, and you can't get it off. It's starting to like wrap itself around your hand to the point of it's not going anywhere, and you can feel teeth digging into your hand from this shotgun. Astrid, you went to flee. And you're running around. You, however, don't have as much of a memory of this farmhouse as the others do. And so you just kind of book it. You go to a door that's open, and there's some instinctual thing in you that says, stop. Because you feel yourself suddenly standing on a staircase going down. And it feels unsteady. And so you don't fall and don't take a death token, which is nice. Hazel, your instinct was also to flee. And you managed to get yourself into a closet. A safe space. And you will also not take a death token from your success. And finally, Sarah. The lights go out. You hear all of this confusion all around you. But your brain says, this is a moment to find information. And so you're searching your memory. You're trying to think, what did you all do the last time the lights went out like this? There is a fuse box in the cellar. You also remember, if the radiator isn't working, it's because the boiler is out, almost certainly. The boiler is also in the cellar, but if you were to fix that, or if you were to get that working again, you could, for the foreseeable future, hold off the cold tokens. And it is at that point that one of the doors to the Harrington house smashes open. And just gusts of Arctic wind come in. There is nothing outside the door. It just exploded. But it is getting colder and colder in here. And then the lights come back on. You all see Cam fighting a shotgun that is trying to eat their arm.
Ah! Why is this going on?
I'm on that ship. I'm gonna try and pull it away. We took joint
Do we
custody
see a
of
tongue?
that shotgun. I'm gonna put it down.
I'm going to say, in the light, you can now see that there is this tongue that's just, like, wrapped all up in Cam's hands. So, like, the trigger guard has also just, like, clamped down as though it's a jawbone. And there are teeth everywhere, and you can also see this, like, starfish mouth that's just, like, chomped onto Cam's shoulder.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm gonna try something. I'm going to spend a token to use prepared.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull out my perfume, which I still have. Listen, we keep stock here. I can't smell like I'm in a horror movie. I have to smell like Chanel. So I'm going to pull out a bottle of like perfume or body spray or something, and I'm gonna like actually try to separate this thing from Cam. But I'm curious, if I spray it, if it has any kind of recoiling reaction. Is this a taste thing, or if it's just a consuming thing?
Sure. It's easy enough to spray it. Like, I'm not going to make you make a roll for that. It does not react in the way that Harrow's did, if you remember.
Mm-hmm.
This does not have that reaction.
Sarah, why are you perfuming it?
I thought it might let you go. I'm gonna like start trying to help separate it from Cam.
Make me a fight roll, please. And Cam, I will also have you make me a fight roll to get
Can
this.
I argue Brawn?
Brawn would work for either
Okay.
of you if that's higher.
8.
12.
Okay. That is a success from both of you. Astrid, you find yourself, you hear this commotion, you look back, you see that Sarah and Cam are fighting over this shotgun that is alive. And you realize that you are standing on the cellars that lead to the basement. Where, this is where you were headed, but it's weird because most stairways that go to a basement are one set of stairs. This is 2 sets of stairs, side by side. And you have 1 foot on either one, if that makes sense.
What the fuck are you guys doing? Stop dicking around and come with me. There's a basement. I'm not going down there by myself.
I fucking know there's a basement! Get this gun off of me!
So we'll say between the spraying and the pulling, the shotgun, like, there is it doesn't have the ability to discern which thing it wants to eat more, and it tries to eat both of you at once, which is to say, Sarah, you go to pull like the muzzle of the shotgun, and it also opens up like a mouth and tries to eat your hand as you come in, but you dodge it and you like grab the mouth and close it and pull, while Cam, you also manage to like get your hand free, push the shotgun away from you, and between the two of you, you like throw it on the ground where it hits, and you would expect a shotgun to like clatter to the ground, but instead, have you ever seen a snowball hit a cement floor? It does just that, like.
Oh, I hate that.
Why?
And so this shotgun, still looking like a shotgun, but like a liquid goo shotgun, hits the floor, sort of out, and then recollects itself and shoots under one of the couches.
What
Yeah.
the shit?
So are you ready to go in the fucking basement, or do you want to stay up here with that shit?
Basement it is.
Is this the same cellar where I would think the boiler room is, where we've been before? It's the same cellar entrance? Okay.
Yeah.
It just looks different now?
Yeah, it's got 2 staircases now.
Yeah, I don't love that. Okay.
I'm gonna grab the back of Astrid's hood real quick and put my head right next to hers. The wall says not to trust you. And I fucking hate that I don't know what I'm supposed to trust. If you betray us, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind, and you don't want that. That's all I'm saying.
Get it, okay? Like, the reason I wanted to be your friend is because you know what it's like to lose people. I'm not trying to fuck with you, man. Really.
Okay, yeah, alright. This house has lied to us enough.
Is Max with us? Or is that cat gone?
Cat gone.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure I don't have conserved. I'm the stress of a parent. Guys, I can't. It's so much. Let's basement, I guess.
Hazel, you're still in the closet. Have you come out, or are you still hiding?
I'm gonna peek my head out. Is it safe?
I mean,
Yeah,
no, but
no.
you can come out.
Come on, honey.
We already went into the cellar. It was not good.
What happened?
There was something. Sarah saw it better than I did, right?
Yeah, so we met Brooke again. Lovely girl. Horrifying visage now, though. Infested with bugs. Because this house is a fucking plane of nightmares. But this basement is no longer the basement I went into. I'm just gonna look at it very disapprovingly. So who knows? But I do have a hunch that if we can get the boiler working. I don't know how we would fucking do that, but if we can get the boiler working, maybe we can get the heat on, at least to help with this, because it's just gonna get colder. Yeah. And I think this house might burn down if we try to start a fire.
Alex,
I
is
mean-
there a fireplace at all?
There is a fireplace. It wouldn't make sense to have a farmhouse without a fireplace.
I figure. Is there a poker near said fireplace?
Of course there is.
Great, I'm gonna go get it.
It's such certainty and authority. I loved it.
You have a poker. A fire poker. An old iron fire poker with the spike and the hook.
Cool. I hate that you've just given that to me. Actually, it would have been better if you hadn't. Now I'm even more scared.
What?
Great.
You have a weapon.
Doesn't like having a weapon make you a target? Isn't that like a statistical fact?
Chrissy,
No, 'cause
I've
we-
never followed horror rules. Why would I start now?
We have maintained joint custody of that shotgun for 2 episodes, and it only just now started to eat it. So in theory, we have a few more hours.
Did you say
That's what I was
hours?
gonna say. Maybe. I'm stressed. So
So
I just
valid.
poured the most stressful Brita pour of my life. Let's fucking go in the basement.
Can I tell what the difference between these 2 sets of stairs?
Make me a brains roll.
21.
Well, 20 is considered an impossible task. Yes. You can. One of the stairs is old and weathered. It looks like people have been going up and down it for centuries. The other looks old. But there's something about it. There's just some unconscious thing that indicates that's not what it seems to be.
I go down the actually old, real staircase. But like one step at a time. I'm not like rushing down those stairs.
I'm gonna follow Astrid. I'm gonna kind of brace my hand on their shoulder, like gently, to kind of keep us in balance if it's rickety.
The second I feel that hand on my shoulder, I tighten my grip on the banister
Mm-hmm.
and have heavier steps down the stairs, like each one making sure that I'm on balance.
Okay.
Cool.
Who goes
I'm gonna
after
wait
Sarah?
I'm gonna wait for Hazel to go in the middle since I have a poker.
Poker, I hardly know her.
Someone had to
I
say
was
it.
waiting for it, Chrissy. I was fucking waiting for it.
I'm gonna warily diddly down the stairs,
Okay.
and I
So-
guess I'm gonna follow.
I rolled a d4. I rolled a 4. Cam, I would like you to make me a flight roll, please.
You got it, Alex. My worst stat? Absolutely.
Oh,
Anything for you.
wonderful.
Would you like a 2, sir?
Would love it to. Thank you. We'll take your second death token. And
As I understood.
so, and you now have 2 adversity tokens from the 2 fails. So, Astrid was right. There was something going on with that other staircase. And as you're walking down, you're all sort of wary of what it is. Astrid informed there's something going on, and so we carefully are going down. And Cam, it's just that it's very, very quick that this happens. But the other staircase, one of the steps suddenly rears up, and it has like a jagged wooden bit on the end, and it just shoots out and gets you right in your calf. Just like you get.
Why do I keep getting bit in this
You get-
fucking house?
You get speared and you fall. And there are 3 people in front of you. Hazel, I would like you to make me a flight roll, please. Okay, Hazel, you will also take a death token and get an adversity token, as you weren't expecting Cam to smash into you, but that pitches you forward. And Sarah, I would like for you to make me a flight roll, please.
We're about to Tom and Jerry down these stairs, huh?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Sorry. That was an over. I'm rolling on a wooden surface. They bounce back at you.
Yeah.
And fear response. I'm very small in spirit. That is a big old 8.
Okay. How many adversity tokens do you have?
2.
That is not enough.
Oh,
You've got 2 full human beings coming down the steps. And so you will take a death token and an adversity token.
the
And Astrid, you're almost at the bottom when Sarah smashes into you. Now, you had said you were braced.
Yes.
And you had
because
your
I was
hand on the
expecting
railing.
shenanigans. Yes.
I will have you make me a flight roll. You can get a +2 bonus to that.
I don't want to be the asshole here, but I did say I was also bracing myself.
Did you? I'm sorry.
You were
Going
bracing
down the
yourself
stairs.
with a hand on me. That is not the same thing.
That is true. That is a death token and adversity
mhm.
token for everyone on the staircase.
Wonderful.
And it's I would say it's a comedy as you guys just pitch and tumble over yourselves, but these stairs are hard, and like things are popping, and like you're hitting at angles that maybe your bones really don't like. At one point, one of you gets a hand on the other staircase. Sarah, you get your hand put on the staircase, and like it just chomps down on you. You're able to bring your hand free, but like you've got more big tears on your arm, like last car crash session that we shared together. And you find yourselves in a heap at the bottom of the stairs.
Sorry.
It's fine. Oh, I think that Astrid pulls themselves up quickly, since she was the closest to the bottom of the stairs, and tries to help everybody else up while she's kind of sweeping, looking around left and right, making sure there's nothing around. She's been through this before.
So
What the fuck?
I'm gonna try and help up Cam. I'm hoping this wound doesn't impact the way that they walk, but I'm just gonna try and support them because I know that's a rough one. The cat.
Thanks.
Yeah.
What happened?
Fucking staircase bit me.
I've got a first aid kit.
It's the craziest. Wait, you have a first aid kit?
Yeah. She's got like this pack on her.
Oh.
I think you guys probably all assumed it was full of cigarettes. It only has one pack of cigarettes. Thank you. Yeah, in my backpack on my character sheet, I have a first aid kit, so I can bandage that.
So
Can I trouble you for some gauze?
So you can remove one death token, but that takes care of the first aid kit.
Oh.
Do we use that now, or do
That
we
might not be worth it.
That's a good
No.
question.
No, use it now.
No, it's I can still stand on it. We're okay.
All right.
I know you can, but I don't know how many of these chances we're gonna get where there's just a moment to breathe. Things feel like they're getting worse.
I don't want to use it all up though. I'm okay. I promise. I'm fine.
All right. I'm 100% gonna baby Cam because I'm annoying. I'm gonna just like help you along and wherever we need to go.
So you are in the basement. The stairs are still there. They seem to be, I should say, the thing stairs are still there. And as you're watching, you're sort of picking yourselves up, you see the bad stairs fold themselves over the good stairs. Like they just sort of spread out so that they're covering everything.
Yep. Okay.
Trapped down here is what I'm hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we find a way to hurt them and get them to let go.
Cool. So the basement, as you may remember, is a large unfinished basement. It's got various shelves of stuff that you would store in a basement. The fuse box is down here, kind of charred around the outside of it. And there is also in sort of the far corner, you've never had reason to notice it before, the boiler, which I'll have everyone make me a brains roll.
Two.
3.
5. Hazel, what'd you get?
8.
Okay. Hazel, you know that the way to for some reason you're the only one who knows this. I don't know how you know this. Something in your background. You've dealt with boilers before. The pilot light is out. So you're going to need to get that lit and see what happens.
I have prepared and I have established I have a lighter
We
from
have
the demon
established
episode.
we have established that a lighter exists.
Yeah, I have my,
Yes.
my little pink Zippo from the last. So I guess I will try that. I just didn't swamp. I'm a swamp baby.
I get it.
I will spend the token, an adversity token, to fish around in my backpack, and through what I'm sure is an awful pile of cat hair, pick up my lighter, and I'll just kind of do one of these like to everybody, and then at a distance, kind of just and try to see if I can get it started.
Okay. I will have you make me a brains or flight roll, whichever is better.
Oh, joy of joys. Okay. 11.
Was that a brains or a flight roll?
Flight.
Okay. So you've got your arm stretched and you're trying to very quickly
Mhm.
and you have to stick it into the bottom and you click it and nothing happens at first and nothing happens. Third time you click it, pilot light goes on. Step.
I'm getting out of Dodge.
Yep. Okay,
Yeah.
so you scramble back. The boiler is sitting there. Normally they make a noise though when they're running, or there's a faint hum to let you know that they're on. This is not on, so the pilot light was thing one, but there's still something else you'll need to do, which means one of you will probably need to get closer and tinker with it a bit.
I don't know how to start these things. I thought that was it. I'm sorry.
I can try.
Well, Hazel did know about the pilot light, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So Hazel, I'll have you make me a brains roll.
Okay. I knew about the pilot light in theory.
Mm-hmm.
In practice, I got a 1.
Okay, so that's going to be an adversity token and a death token to you.
Cool.
As you get in there and you're fiddling with the knobs and you're trying to figure out how this thing turns on. And you throw a switch and the entire boiler shudders. And then there's this very high-pitched whining noise. And part of the boiler just erupts out. Just like something punched its way out of it. You just get a blast of air into the face. And all of you see the pipes overhead just break. Hazel, you are going to be doused in cold water as well. Just freezing to the point of almost pipes burst anyway. So you will also take a cold token in addition to the death token.
Fuck.
Also, that boiler isn't working.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Think. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna try and lean Cam down against the wall, not to sit, but just
Sarah,
I'm not.
I'm fine.
I'm sure you are. You're the most capable of any of us, and I think you're capable of leaning against this wall. I'm gonna go over to. I mean that actually. I really do think you're the best of us, Cam. I'm gonna go over to Hazel. Get over the shock. Get over the shock. I'm just gonna keep saying it. Go through the shock. It's fine. You're gonna be fine. Breathe.
It's so cold.
Breathe.
Oh,
Breathe.
Hazel is turning blue.
Are there any rags?
If anyone wants to look for anything like that, go ahead and make me a brains roll.
8.
8. Okay.
6.
6.
That's a big old one. I'm too scared. I'm about to lose my best friend.
Okay. Sarah, that's going to be a death token and an adversity token to you.
For not
Why?
finding towels?
Alex.
Because Cam is leaned up against the wall and sort of points at the shelf, or one of the shelving units.
God
And
fucking damn it.
Astrid, you see there's a jumble of cloth and rags on the shelf. Sarah, you're the one who actually goes over there with your one, and you reach out to grab it so you don't see the little orange paw that reaches
Ow.
out, kitty claws out, and just slashes at you. And then there's scrabbling movement as you see Max scurry out and up the stairs.
Fucking knew we should have left that cat in the cabinet. Ungrateful little bastard. Sarah does not like cats. Liz loves cats, so this caused the conflict of interest last time. Sarah does not like cats.
I'm sorry. I didn't want anything to happen to him.
You have nothing to apologize for. Just get warm. I'm gonna look over at Astrid. I don't know what we're doing down here anymore.
I have a flare in my backpack.
Mm.
Can I light it and like just kind of look around to see if there's like a door or a window out of this basement? Like I know it's cold outside, but maybe there's like another way out.
Yeah, so you pop the flare, and it's, the entire basement goes up in red light, and the shadows, I feel like flares make shadows deepen somehow, and they get, a little weird and wonky, but you are, with this light, able to see that the basement on the north wall, which is near the boiler, has, like, those sort of recessed windows that you could conceivably get out of. They're like up a bit, so you'd have to like climb out, and you'd also have to go through the sheets of chilled water that are now falling from the ceiling. But
I
it
think
is a way
outside's-
out.
Outside's probably a bad idea with drenched people.
I agree. We'll
You'll
be done
freeze in a
minutes.
second.
There has to be another fucking way out. Those assholes plan for everything.
We have to keep. Let me start over. Let's keep an eye on it, because when the demon was here, everything that was outside kept changing. Like every hour or so, something outside was different. The house was sinking, and then it wasn't sinking, and then we were somewhere else, and then it was sinking again. It might change if we watch.
Why are we here? Did they say why us?
This name's on a list. Project Final Girl. It's literally us or whatever this fucking thing is.
The name Project Final Girl sucks ass. Just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, they need a better PR team.
It's bullshit.
Hey, they're really ragging on Project Final Girl.
Well, they clearly don't get it yet.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they're teenagers. What do they know? But, yeah, see if Jerry in PR has anything.
Fucking Jerry.
Okay.
Jerry
thanks.
can suck a dick.
Did you hear they said about Jerry?
Fuck, we can't even get out of here. Look at the staircase. Nothing shifted with the staircase. Still terrible vibes over there.
Make me a brains roll.
Okay.
Can I also inspect the boiler to see if there's anything unusual on it?
Sure. Make me a brains roll for that. Brains roll for checking out the stairs. Cam?
I also look at the pipes to just see if they're gonna continue to spew water or if they've like dumped and done.
Sure. A brains roll for that. Hazel, is there anything you want to do apart from shivering?
Look for a blanket?
Okay.
Got a 27.
Jeez. Jesus.
My
Either nothing or
God.
everything tonight.
The brains on you.
Seeing into another universe.
I
Who are
got a
brains
big
rolls?
old 9.
A Hot Boys 3.
Okay. So, Astrid, as you go to look at the boiler, I don't know that you know much about boilers, but you do know sabotage when you see
That's
it.
what I'm looking for.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Something or someone set this boiler up to go boom when Hazel used it. Sarah, you can see that you're looking at the stairs, and as Astrid leaves with the flare, you notice that the stairs sort of pull back over where they had sort of retreated before.
Interesting. Okay.
I will also say, Cam, it's just going to keep pouring. In fact, we're getting to having standing water down here at this point.
Gang, it seems like the stairs don't like the light. Things I thought I wouldn't have to say today. Stairs don't like the light. So, and I kind of gesture to where they are, because now that they've moved back. So if we can keep, I don't know how we're gonna get back up, and save that flare, but maybe we could throw the flare ahead and then follow it up. I don't know.
That's actually a really good idea. If we can land it on the stairs, then it's kind of in the center of everything, right? So that up and down and...
Yeah. Do these stairs have... These are the murder stairs with no backs, right? Yeah.
Yep. Fuck.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
If you wanted to throw a flare, you could. I'd have you make a brawn or a brains roll to try and either just like huck it from a safe distance and use sort of an athletic ability, or to try and do like a... I will calculate the exact... Yes, I will math it to where it needs to go.
Worst case
I've
scenario,
got a
it lands
D10.
behind
I
the
got a 12.
stairs, and
Yeah,
it's
go ahead.
still upset by us. So
Don't say that.
I know. I'm just trying to have hope.
I hand the flare to Cam.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to a safe distance, I don't even know. I'm trying to qualify where I'm gonna stand because I think it's gonna be bad anyway.
I
Cam
don't
is
like
gonna
when you say
stand.
these things.
It's like I haven't played games with you and Gary before. I'm gonna stand like I don't know, like 5 feet back from the lowest stair, and hold the flare up and down, and just try to kind of like lob it and keep it straight up and down, trying to put the same amount of force in each part of my hand so that it bops against the next stair rather than rolls.
I got you.
I don't know why I'm trying to describe it either, because I think it's not going to make any difference.
How dare you?
10.
Is that your max?
No, I have a 12, but I rolled a 9 plus 1.
Okay.
I will spend adversity tokens if I need to.
No, I was just curious if you were going to explode and we were going to have a
No.
ridiculous outcome.
I was really hoping I would.
Like Olympics javelin throw.
So good it winds up upstairs.
I was... And it does. You get it so it lands, and the stairs are kind of like shifting as this happens, and they've sort of turned into like a plasma, like a liquid solid, and it just lands in and it sticks. And it's the sparkler side down that lands. Like there's some kind of like little flip that happens, but it lands in this sort of goop, and the entire staircase shudders and just erupts into flame. Just like... And the flame is hot. And you smell this very acrid but also fleshy smell, like bacon, but also very burning, like burning chemical. And it just sort of rolls itself off, plops, splats, just sort of shrinks and contracts onto itself.
We should probably move fast, right?
Cam, do you want to go first since, you're the slowest, no offense.
I was gonna say I should go last because I'm the slowest, but I'll test it. Yeah, I'll test it.
I'll go up after you, man. I'll make sure you don't fall.
Not worried about falling. I'll go up first.
All right. So we got Cam going up first, then Astrid.
I'll put Hazel in front of me, so I'll go up last.
Okay. So Cam, you reach the top of the stairs for cellar, and you see that you see the living room as you left it, but it's got this sort of coat of frost over everything. Like, it's clearly very cold. There is a couch that faces away from you as you come up the stairs, and you see the back of someone's head just sitting there. And it's at that point that the door swings all the way around and smashes you in the face. I would like you to make me a grit roll, please.
The one thing I'm good at.
What is happening?
17.
Never mind. No further questions, Your Honor.
So you see this door swinging, and you have a fire poker. And you just instinctively raise this fire poker up, and the door spears itself onto the fire poker, and it goes through, not as you would expect a fire poker to go through wood, but as you would expect a fire poker to go through flesh. And there's this very strange, like, squelch as it goes in, and then you see little tendrils of the door wrap themselves around the fire poker and start to pull as the door pulls back.
I want to yank the poker out the side of the door like I'm ripping a wound.
Okay.
Question.
Yes, Astrid.
I am right behind them when they're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to make sure that I narrate that I see this happening, and I am not going to be there when the poker swings back and they jab me in the heart. Because I know how you are, and I would just like to say
So good.
that I'm seeing this happen.
Yeah, and
So
you're not
smart.
going to make us roll for grit rolls immediately after because we've seen a
Yes.
comrade die.
I'm watching it.
Okay.
I'm looking
Good work,
at it.
Candace.
Yeah, I will just say that you...
If I can help, I will.
Okay. Which would you like to do? Be
Move.
aware or
Should
help?
move.
Fine, I'll be aware.
Okay. Cam, you rip a hole in this door, and it's like it swings backward and sort of shudders, and like it's just sitting there. It seems a little stunned, maybe, but the doorway is clear.
I'm going to block the door with my body and tell everyone to fucking move.
All right. And you get clear of the door, which sort of swings itself back shut after you go through, and you are back in the farmhouse living room. Excuse me, my brain just stopped working for a second. It's a little cold, a little chilly up here. In fact, I'll have all of you make me a grit roll as you come into this very, very cold living room.
12.
Okay.
16.
Very good.
21.
Jesus.
I'm already cold. I don't notice.
13.
Okay, none of you will take an extra point or an extra cold token. But you do find yourselves with facing the back of someone's head, sitting on the couch.
Who the fuck are you?
What is that?
Why are there more?
The person doesn't seem to respond, and like the back of the head, it's like short grayish hair, balding, like there's a bald spot. Wearing. Wait, really? Wearing a white lab coat.
God damn it. If I see a lab coat, I'm fucking swinging.
You're swinging the fire poker?
Yes.
Make me a fight roll.
Astrid's told us enough. If there's a lab coat, it's on. 8?
Okay. You swing the fire poker. The fire poker Are you swinging point or not point?
I'm swinging point.
Okay. Point goes into a temple, and you watch this head, this human head, which had been frozen like a human sickle, shatter. Just like the entire head shatters into a bunch of, bone and blood and brain shards.
Oh,
I will have. No, I mean, I think you've all dealt with worse. Honestly,
I literally blew Brooke up in
That's
front
right.
of us. We're fine.
um,
Can I take the lab coat off the body and give it to Hazel to try and help her get warm?
sure, yeah. The lab coat is pretty frozen to the body. But you can like tug it and sort of like the.
Please.
You can get it. You can
Look at
get it
her.
off of this. I see it.
She looks
Can
like
I
a
be
wet
blanket of
kitten.
Can I pat down the body and see what's on it?
Absolutely. The body has an identification tag on it that says MarsCorp.
Key card?
Technician level 1. Alex Johnson. That's that motherfucker Layfield who stole my fucking ID badge.
Oh, well, I think he
okay.
gets what he gets.
Yeah.
At that point. That's...
HR punishments are getting wild.
Don't do
Like-
identity theft, kids.
Seriously. There is a
theft
key.
is not a joke.
It's not a joke. It's not a victimless crime.
Millions of families suffer every year.
Every year, including this one, and justice was served. There is a key card, and when you guys, hey, when you put Layfield in there, you made sure he didn't.
They didn't check him.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope. We work with amateurs.
Okay. There is also, on Layfield's person, a contraption of some kind. It's a hairspray bottle with a lighter duct taped to it.
This is a joke, right? This is a nightmare. We're gonna wake up, right?
We're gonna be fine. We know Astrid's right. And I'm gonna give you a nod because we spoke. You know Astrid's right. We see the proof in front of us. And we know we're better than these fuckers. I haven't gone to half of my classes and I'm still supposed to graduate. You don't have to listen to these people. What authority do they have? We've survived. We will survive. It will be okay.
At that point, the lights go out, and we are going to go into blackout round 2.
Fuck.
Mm,
Fuck!
Astrid, you were looking for information. You saw what happened to the to a part of the thing, the goop, the monster, whatever this thing is, when fire hit it. You realize that whatever thing Layfield had on him, the spray, whatever, that will be enough to deal with a small amount of it. You know, it would not be enough to take out the whole thing. You're going to need to look for other accelerant options. There are a couple places that you remember on this property, and you know that there was a barn which I think had gas cans in it. Cam, you were defending yourself and the others. You are swinging around your fire poker, trying to make sure that no one gets hit. And in the dark, you feel something grab onto the other end of the poker. And you feel it smash into your face, like they lever it up and... You're going to take a death token.
Do
Sarah.
I still have it?
You are currently struggling for it right now. Sarah, you also come to this realization that fire is the thing that you need. You also come to the realization that there is fire there is gas in the barn, which is outside. And you also come to the realization that part of the message that you heard was about infection. And you have a moment where you start to think that, yes, maybe one of you is infected, because things are going wrong and they're not working in the the team aspect of this is not working as it should. Someone has got this in them. Hazel, you are hiding, and you manage to get yourself in such a position that as you see all of this unfolding, you see Layfield's body stand up. The head, shattered and gone, pools into itself and just merges with the form, and you see it grab Cam's poker and smash them in the face. And then the lights come back on, and you all see what is currently happening.
I'm gonna go help Cam.
Yeah, I want to kneecap that bitch. Can I kick him in the back of the knees?
Yes, I'll have you make me a fight roll. Hazel, What were you doing?
I'm gonna go try to, I guess, staunch the bleeding on Cam's face.
Okay. All right. Astrid, what are you going to do?
I think my first move is to try and wrench this away. But if I can't get my fingers in there, if he's too strong, I'll use my new weapon.
He is very strong, so I would recommend giving him the shush. And Cam, what is your plan?
I want to hold on to the poker as long as I can, so I think I'm trying to rip it away from the thing.
I got a 14 to kick him in the back of the knees.
All right. The bottom of his leg just shatters as you kick. He's still frozen. Mm-hmm. Moving in these sort of you can hear the creaking and the ice in his body. Leg shatters, sort of drops to the side. Cam, make me a brawn roll. Astrid, make me a fight roll. Hazel, I will have you make me a flight roll or a brains roll, your choice.
32.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, Chrissy.
My brains is a D12. It exploded twice, and then my last one was an 8. So 12 plus 12 plus 8.
Did she just astral project into MarsCorp?
Yeah.
All right. So Cam,
you're completely healed.
What ends up happening is, Hazel, you manage to pull Cam away from this thing, and you pull them into the safest spot that you can think of, which is the kitchen. You just pull them right out of the room. Cam, you still got the poker on you.
Good.
Astrid and Sarah, between the two of you, you kick Layfield's body, it shatters, and then you flamethrower it, basically, and the body, again, does that same thing. It just sort of contracts in on itself, splats out, and then just starts burning on the floor. What are we doing?
I'm watching it to see if that ooze comes back out.
I'm gonna pull out my lighter. Okay. This is gonna sound insane, but I think to everybody except Astrid, which rightfully, I think I've proven myself to know just a little bit about what the fuck I'm talking about sometimes. Everybody put your hands in the middle. And trust me.
Well, at the moment, you've only got Astrid.
Never mind. I'm gonna try and round us up, we're together, and then ask everybody to put their hands not over each other, but just in the center.
Okay. Hazel and Cam, is there anything we're doing in the kitchen before we go and put our hands in the center?
Just trying to staunch the blood flow from their nose/face and...
Thanks.
Are you okay?
Who has the first aid kit? That was
Astrid.
Astrid has it. Okay. Thank you.
Are you okay? It's fucking freezing up here.
Yeah, I feel all right.
I'm just gonna like rub her arms.
I wouldn't turn down a blanket, but we'll find one. There's some upstairs, right?
We'll go upstairs. We'll go upstairs.
Yeah.
Heat rises, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
it does.
All right. So you guys leave the kitchen and you come on Sarah and Astrid, Sarah, you have something about hands in the center.
Yeah, I'll just repeat it, but I'll just like
Yep.
do it the first time. It's a little bit awkward because just Astrid said, I think like maybe I'm bent over my backpack. I don't realize we're all together. Then I'll say it again when I see them come in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If you have sleeves, roll them up. Trust me. I'm gonna light the lighter, and I'm going to pass it over everybody's skin up to the elbow.
Okay.
Not burning, but just getting as close as I can without the flame actually touching to see if anybody reacts.
Okay. Who are we starting with?
I'm gonna start with Cam.
All right. Cam, make me a grit roll, please.
It's your arm. It can't kill you, right?
It's a solid 57. I have a d20. I exploded twice and then I rolled a 17.
Okay. Well,
Wow.
in that case, you in fact get a little burned, but you tighten your fist and there is no reaction from Cam.
The burn just recedes. You take that shit back. Okay, I'm gonna go to Chrissy. I'm gonna go to Hazel next.
Okay. Hazel, I will also have you make me a grit roll.
And I am going to maintain intense, cold eye contact, which I don't think anyone here has ever been on the receiving end of, but it's very unpleasant. You get the idea of why Sarah is not very liked by people who aren't in her circle. She's a bitch.
When you go to lift Hazel's arm, it doesn't look like a regular arm.
Oh,
Scimitar.
just like your hand is a scimitar?
Yeah, I figured it was you, babe.
And Hazel does not respond kindly to having fire anywhere near her, so she's gonna respond by attacking.
All right. Hazel, make me a flight roll, or a fight roll, and Sarah, make me a flight roll. Or a fight roll,
Cool.
your choice.
We need pens full of aspirin. That's what we need.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
'cause I don't want to kill you, but I think we're gonna have to.
Do I get an adversity token for that joke?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, you do.
That's pretty
28.
cool, actually.
28.
Go.
I feel in my chest. I think I knew this wasn't Hazel anymore. I think that's why I'm able to pull away.
Hazel, what'd you get? I'm sorry.
I got a 14, so
the thing wearing Hazel's face. What did you get?
a 14.
Okay. So yeah, Sarah, you maybe were expecting this, but a scimitar comes out at you, and you back. And then
I
there's-
am.
Hazel, I'm going to give you
fuck.
an adversity token for that because
It's like
great reference. Thank you.
how many times can I use this? How many charges does this hairspray have?
With what you did to Layfield, you could probably do it one more time.
Okay. Yeah, I do it in Hazel's face. I'm so sorry.
Do it.
So what I'm going to do is we'll take intentions from everyone. So Astrid, you're spraying in the face.
Yeah, definitely.
And once I have everyone's intentions, then we'll roll flight checks to see who acts in what order.
I want to
Okay.
get behind Hazel and push her into the stream of flame.
Okay.
But while I do that, I want to reach up and take the pearl necklace that is not fucking hers.
All right, that'll be a brawn check. Cam, what is your intent?
Can I argue for fight? I have noodle arms.
Yep, absolutely. Fight is good.
I'm just gonna use the poker to keep not Hazel at arm's reach, and just like, basically, I'm trying to keep her still for the other two.
Okay.
And I'm so sad.
Fight or brawn, whichever you'd prefer. And Hazel, sorry, the thing wearing Hazel's face, what are you up to?
So how wild can I get here? Because when we're talking about the thing, it had some fun little things lashing out.
Yeah.
Can I have one of those?
You want like a tentacle face?
Yes. And I would like to use one of those tentacles to try and swing Cam's poker at them. I'm taking someone down with me.
Okay, so we're grabbing Cam's poker and attacking who?
Cam, because I'm assuming they're gonna fight before it.
Okay. So that will be a fight or brawn check from you. So Sarah is first. Sarah, you get behind Hazel.
No! This is horrible.
Sarah gets behind Hazel, shoves and takes the pearl necklace.
I want to grab this thing by its hair, just in a fist, and tilt its head back to my face. Her face wasn't yours to take. And I'll tear the necklace off and shove her forward into Astrid's field.
I'll give you an adversity token for that line.
Thank you. I'm gonna tear hair out of her head. I'm pissed.
Indeed. Hazel, you are shoved, but your tentacle lashes out and grabs Cam's poker. And there is a struggle. But Cam, you are able to fend them off.
Oh shit!
Let's go.
Whoa, I did not expect that, truly.
Which means
Unionize.
Astrid, as the former Hazel is shoved into you, you get right in its face and just blast. Hazel, the fire hits you. You are going to take 2 death tokens. You have narrative control of what your second death looks like.
You see the thing still screaming and slashing around. It is attempting so hard to hit one of you as it slowly just melts is about as close to the right word. I turn into a goop.
Fantastic.
And I sizzle against the frigid snow.
Sarah falls to her knees and starts sobbing.
I'm really sorry. This never gets any fucking easier.
Wait, no. No, she can't have...
I promised her I'd get her home.
And
I left Heather in that car wreck, and I promised Hazel I would get her home. Sarah's just catatonic on the floor.
Cam just kind of, by rote, sits down and pulls Sarah's head into their lap and just kind of sets a hand on their head.
I've got the pearls just clutched to my chest. And yeah, I think I'm just looking at the goop like I might still see Hazel's face in there.
Well, you do.
Oh, great. I'm sure that makes me do better.
Just for a moment, you see Hazel's face in the goop, and then the goop sort of shimmers. It changes substance in a way. It's no longer the sort of fleshy plasmoid thing that you saw. It morphs and you see just a puddle of this black ichor like you have seen before. And you see it sort of start to coagulate and form and then shoot out the door. Just like...
Astrid, burn it.
So that'll be a flight roll from all of you. This is death token inducing if you fail.
I got a 24.
Great. That's real good.
I got a 3, which is the second highest I can roll.
Okay.
But
Astrid, what'd you get?
I got a 6 plus. I got a 5
right.
plus
Sorry.
a 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to argue for Cam if Cam is in danger. I want to put that on the table.
Cam will be taking their fourth and final death token from this, unless you have something you would like to do.
I can
I'm-
throw the poker. Can I?
But
You said if I have an
Cam-
item that will if God words if dying is imminent and you have an item,
Mm-hmm.
you
yeah,
can.
I have a first aid kit that you know about in my pack, which is at my feet
It's
next to you on the
true.
ground.
Indeed. So what I will say, getting rid of the poker is good enough
Okay.
to do that. So what ends up happening is both Astrid and Sarah pull out their respective, aerosol whatevers with lighters, and they at the goop that is spreading away. And Cam, you're trying to make sure that they're acting fast enough, and so you like push, but there's a stumble moment, and both you and the goop catch a little fire and stumble out into the cold. You slam your poker down into like the deck of the house. Just it's like instinctual trying to like pin this thing in place or whatever. And the goop just sort of parts around you. It's on fire, but it's like scuttling, if liquid can scuttle, into the snow. And that's when you hear the footsteps on the deck. And you look up and you see a figure that you haven't seen in 3 episodes. They have a long cloak and a mask, and you hear them whistling, and you recognize that tune. It's the Itsy Bitsy Spider.
Yeah.
And they swing that meat cleaver that you saw them have before, and it smashes into the poker and breaks it. And as they loom up over you, they seem bigger. And the mask that they're wearing, it's broken and charred, and you see their clothes are charred and burned. And you see the flesh underneath is broken and rotting, zombified. And then you look down at the hand that's holding the cleaver, and you see it's not a hand that's holding the cleaver. It's just a cleaver that's been bolted onto a severed hand. And he's coming for all of you.